What's up, everybody? We have made it to 12 o'clock. Thank you, Jesus, for allowing me to have breath in my body. Listen, I was just on my job and I couldn't wait to come on here and share this with y'all. I wanted to encourage somebody on today and let you know that you are an atmosphere changer. Your job that you're on right now, don't think you're not there for no reason. You better start using what God gave you. And what I mean by that is my coworker came up to me today, my manager came up to me. And oftentimes I talk about God from here to there, off the top. It's just a conversation come up. And then when it's time for me to talk about God, I open up this mouth. And my manager came to me and he was like, God really dealt with me on this weekend. And he began to share his testimony. Now, mind you, he's not the type to really talk about God much. He know who God is, but he don't talk about it as often. So he was just sitting there talking. He was sharing his testimony, and I began to get chills because when you think about your position, and sometimes it may be frustrating. Sometimes you may say, oh, I don't want to go to work, or I don't want to do this, and I want to do that. But God has you in that place for a reason. Don't ever question where God has you, because when it's time for you to leave a job, you best believe it. That happened to me plenty of times. God gonna kick you out. That's when you know it's time for you to move on. God will kick you out of that job and he will put you in something better. See, because he's not going to leave you. But my whole point to say this, you are an atmosphere changer. So that means that the place that you're in right now, the job that you're on right now, let your light speak for you. The calling that you got, the mouth that you got, begin to open up your mouth and begin to talk about God. Because don't think that what you say and what you pray about is in vain. Mind you, I tell my coworkers all the time, I have my little time where I go on breaks and I'm about to pray. I'll be like, look, I'll be right back. I'm going to say a prayer. And when I go and pray, I pray for my coworkers. And this every morning before I go into work, I pray for them. Because I know if God did it for me, if he fixed me and made me who I am today, he could do it for somebody else. Don't ever think that your current position of where you're in, even in your lowest point, God can still use you. Your prayers are not in vain. When you speak something, God has given you the authority. He has given you the power to speak it. So don't ever think what God has given you is doesn't mean anything, because it do. I come to speak and I come to declare that whatever it is that you speak out of your mouth, whatever it is, whatever light God has given you, use it to your ability. Allow God to use you. Allow God to allow you to speak the word. Y'all, I felt that. I had chills, though. I couldn't wait to get off work. I was like, I'm running and I'm ready to share this because somebody else needed to hear this. Don't leave that job. Stay there. Let God use you. Y'all stay tuned for more videos.